Yeah, it's your boy DJ Wolf. I got a couple of things on my mind. This morning I was watching a YouTube video. Well, actually, I was watching a newscast. It was talking about this local group down here in the DMV. They're from PG County, out southern Maryland. All four band members. They're called the Unknowns. They actually have been performing at the Metro stations around the DMV. They're actually pretty damn good. They've done anywhere from songs like Michael Jackson's what was it, Smooth Criminal? I think it was Smooth Criminal. I think it was. Yeah, it's just Michael Jackson's music to Adele's Hello. And the singer, the brother, who's the lead singer of the group, The Unknowns, actually does a phenomenal job when that version fell off. And he said that he had left his job a few years ago to pursue his passion in singing. But he has a very good voice. I really hope they get discovered. They're called the Unknowns. They're actually down here in the DMV. They're from PG, Maryland, Prince George's County, Maryland. And I guess they'll be performing at a Metro station near you. But they're pretty good. So I started listening to them. I actually went and pulled up some of the videos of some of the locations they played at. But really what stuck with me was the fact that he said that he didn't indicate exactly where he was working at, but he just after, I guess, a few years ago, he decided, hey, he left his job to pursue his, to start being a singer. And I kind of admire that. I just wish I had I have the tenacity. I just don't have the resources where I can just go ahead and just leave my job and quit and do something that I really want to do. I know everybody has that passion or something like, oh man, I wish, you know what I'm saying? And maybe one day, when I get a chance, I will do that. Right now, I'm not ready. I think I may do a couple of upgrades on some of the stuff that I use for to work on my show with. I might be doing that. Maybe doing that soon. Because right now, based on some of the things that I want to do with my program, I think I can actually take it to the next level if I do the upgrades that I'm trying to do. So, hopefully if I can get that out the way and get the upgrades that I want to do, I'll be able to successfully be able to make that happen within the next week or two. Because the one thing I do want to do is take my show to the next level. I am ready to do that. I really am. And who knows? Maybe one day I may do the same thing. After all, I'm not getting any younger. And they're always saying, the old adage is, do it while you're young. That's the other thing I admire that guy for. He's doing it while he's young. They're a 20-something, I think they're a 20-something age band. I'm not sure their actual ages, but they look like they're in their mid-20s or whatever. So they're doing it while they're young. He's doing it while he's young. I give credit for that. I just wish I had the ability to be able to still do it while I'm young, so to speak. I can, but then again, I can't. Usually when you got certain obligations, you can't afford to do it. Because there was nothing better I would love to do, if I had the opportunity, than to do what I'm doing on the full-time level, along with a couple of other things. But I can't. But it's good to know that you have the ability to be able to do other things if you had to fall on those things, and just in case. Like this guy has the ability to sing and they have a really good band. I'm actually surprised they're not playing at other venues, though. I'm not sure if they are or not. There was no mention of that. But eventually, as good as they sound, I'm pretty sure they will be soon. So, good luck to them guys, really. I think they've got a big, bright future ahead of them. But, just, if you have a dream, especially a dream based on what, and I'm going to say this, especially if you're getting the education based on that dream, pursue it. You know, education is the key to everything, particularly if it's something based on something that you want to do that's on the positive level that you've always wanted to pursue. You know, I tell it to young people all the time. You know, because once you get that education, man, the education is something that you'll have for life. I still hear people talking about, I don't know, I'm going to vote for Clinton, or I'm going to vote for Trump, I don't know, I'm a Bernie Sanders fan, and I don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. I mean, all I'm going to say is this. You know the drill, you know the deal, you know the situation you're in right now as far as the voting. But I will say this. I was on YouTube again, was it this morning, I think? Yeah. And there was a YouTube channel, and I'd love to say his name because he really ticked me off again. There's people telling people not to vote. How the hell could you tell people not to vote? And I told him straight up, I wouldn't have put him on blast. I said, look, you do realize that people have fought and died for you to have the right to vote, and you're going to just say, I'm not voting at all. And then Nick Cannon was saying the same damn thing. I'm like, dude, you know there's generations of kids that actually look up to you, and you're sitting there telling them stupid shit like this? Really? You know, you kind of made your coin, and you telling these people who haven't quite gotten out to that point yet not to vote. That's extremely irresponsible on your part, Nick Cannon. I'm going to say that. That's very irresponsible. Extremely irresponsible, especially for you to say that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, because he was somebody else who was saying the same thing. You know, I think that's pretty stupid to go around telling people that. Oh, I ain't voting. I don't like them. I ain't voting. Look, I don't have a particular favorite out of the three myself. I'll be totally honest with you. But I'm going to vote. I'll say that. I'm going to vote. You can believe that. You know? And people say, oh, voting don't do anything. Well, let me tell you what voting has enabled you to do. It's enabled you to go vote. That's number one. Voting allowed you to be able to have the daily things that you can do every day. Maintain a job, be able to provide for your families, you know, be able to have reliable transportation, and be able to afford to have a reliable transportation so you can get from point A to point B. Yeah, voting hasn't done much, but it's done enough for you to be able to sustain some type of quality of life. You know, that's why I'm like, really? Half the stuff that you're able to do today was because people were voting, or people had the opportunity to vote on it. And for you to sit there and say, "Oh, a vote don't do nothing," that's complete bullshit. And it's just totally ignorant for anybody to even tell somebody that. So, if you are thinking about not voting, don't think about not voting. Think about voting. And vote. This November. For real. Because it's going to make all the difference in the world this year. More than ever. And I'm not saying it as a cliche either. More than ever. Forever, ever? Yeah, ever. All right, let me concentrate on getting through these roads. I'm supposed to be getting choir rehearsal. Everybody trying to cut me off here. You know, daggone well this lane was getting short when you got here. And because I'm actually running late. I'm running late by about 20 minutes. 25, actually about 25, 30 minutes. But oh well, you know. Anyway, questions or comments about this or any other topics I've talked about, you know the drill. For all to hear at gmail.com. For all to hear on Twitter, which is at for all to hear. And my YouTube comment box right here on YouTube for all to hear TV. Alright guys, that's all I got to say on the back burner. It's DJ Wolf. I'll probably do a show tomorrow night, and I will be talking to you later.